From the streets of it down to the world beyond, we dey yarn about the things we dey hold strong. Political talks we no go shine, migration stories should no go die. Entertainment we go dance to the beat, health and well-being make we rise from we seat. This now we platform, we go speak the truth. For the young and the old, now we voice with the roots. Oh, come on talk, you go hear we loud. We no go hide, we go make you proud. From Salon to the world, we dey stand tall. Come here we are, now we message for all. Come on talk, this now we voice. R&B so we dey make the choice. From politics to health, we dey stand firm. Migration and vibes, we dey confirm. Come on talk, now the place to be. We dey young and clear for you and me. Come on talk, oh yeah, we dey. For the future, we dey.
Yes, Fambule, and welcome back to yet another very important segment where you come through the Talking Point platform. Just like any other day, we know they're done with Komon-Tok them. And today, one of the Komon-Tok where we get for Una, two US senators don't want the MCC with respect to the disbursement where they're about for GI. As we all know, not to say they don't actually give this money. And from the words of the US Ambassador, David Bryan Owens, this will span from 3 years up to 5 years. And at this particular stage, no money, no begin kite. But what in this mean? For let you get two senior senators there for put up this, it might have been pressure behind the scene where we feel say una need for know, because some of this news una not going to get easily in the mainstream media. But as you know, we una the joke. Anything we see say for benefits the people in terms of knowledge, we bring account to una. We not the diluter. We also go look at another exposure, another information. The late Air Abbas Senesi and TL Conte. In the latest audio, I think audio 004, where Silver Blyden release, inside that audio they explain how Fatima Bio, they use Juju Manden for consolidate, for Epole Iman stay in power. We get that clip there. And we also go look at the massive blackouts in the country, where prompts the government, even for looking themselves, call themselves perhaps not fit for purpose. And again, we go also look at Honorable Emmanuel Saidu Conte. As you know, we'll be there on air 2 days ago. Somebody sent to be a very, very gruesome video with a chapper 2 days ago. And just yesterday, we see in picture they circulate on social media say RIP, rest in peace. So we kind of a little bit concerned. We say try to find out, but we get good news say he not die. He did in our hospital, and we get a video for proof that. We also go look at heated debates where take place in a parliament where Honorable Kago, the challenge say Marabe don't spend more than 191 billion leons on traveling alone. He argue say, even if the after money day, that part of that money day could have been maybe diverted to much more needed social services and amenities in the country. So anyway, it caution government for making a look into. Well, if time permits, we international news, we will look at US versus the BRIC country with regards to Donald Trump in threats for slap the 100% if they mistake the dollar rise. As you know, the BRIC country, this now like a more or less the block where I can challenge or put a force against the Western power. We're made up of China, Brazil, India, South Africa. Lately we see Saudi Arabia join UAE. Basically, this country, they want dollarize. They want reduce their reliance on the dollar for making the trade within a local currency. In fact, there is already a plan for a BRIC currency camp. Donald Trump now people this. He say if then their mistake, Sinaman, diplomacy in a threat, he go slap the 100% tariff. Anyway, if time permits, we go bring a car. Well, If you just join me for the first 10, we want to use this opportunity for welcoming a talking point na Komon-Tok platform with a different side, with a TPP loan na YouTube. Perhaps besides music for the first 10, our journey is super easy. Click the subscribe button and turn the notification bell. And then within our Facebook, with the name Komon-Tok again, within our Instagram with the name Komon-Tok. And just so you know, perhaps at the first 10 this is the journey, or perhaps for quite some time, with the journey, we don't change the name to Komon-Tok. So our apologies, and we welcome you if you get any suggestion for making even more better. Well, me now, Mr. Komon-Tok, and today now the 2nd of December, as you know, now the year we did done so. Just like that, not so. Well, we not get no time for waste, yeah. We can just now for them for the issues here. Better, well, we can just.
We talk about the health, we need that for survive. Make the system better so we people go thrive. Entertainment this week, the music, the flow. But we still go young, the things we need to know. Political investment, when I hear the cry, we go talk, I'm here, no, we no go lie. Now come on talk, we the stand for the truth. Make we rise for the sake of the youth. Oh, come on talk, you go hear we loud. We don't go hide, we go make the proud. From saloon to the world, we the stand the talk. Come here, we young, now we message for. Come on talk, this now we voice. R&B soup, we didn't make the choice. From politics to health, we just stand firm. Migration and
all right, yeah, so welcome back. So straight to the point, we not get nothing for waste. Just like always, a gentle reminder. And as we already know, say sharing is caring. This not something for take serious. This is our obligation for we, so every day with the kaya. And two things we want you to consider when you kaya. Consider for like why you like, because it help you for save the content, and secondly it help for make the algorithm notice we and recommend we to potential viewers. And for share, of course, we need to know the share, because they get the statistics, people and they share the content, and that's now we superpower. Because when you share, you don't actually help for let the message the last person at the last village, especially at this time where there is huge amount of deficit in terms of reliable information. There is thirst. People are really unable, sometimes, and confused, so forget correct information. And when I don't pride we and we self take that seriously. Anything we hear, now confirm source. If we're not confirm, we will tell you back, say, no, you get doubt, or perhaps not allege. All right. Okay, now what do we want to do first? We want just, before we count this letter where we see so today with these two senators there, and I'm sure so plenty we don't they follow international politics, and the way the Americans and they play them politics not top notch. Sometimes you go feel say the all them, you don't get them, you don't press them on so enough for press them. But they can always say, possibly get big past you, most likely could get Bokuya past you. Madabio, yeah, PRC, even when we signed them, there was a lot of praise going to the government and say, we don't beat the Americans. Them a lot of people ask, what about the election results? What's America then are they supporting the government, or are they supporting or electoral justice? So people are not be just no waiting for do. So what thing can happen along the line? We want just make it simple for you. Now I think we aren't just taking to the signing. After I don't take into the signing, just 1 minute video. After you don't get this one, then we take you to the conditionalities where the US they give, and they're very strict. Again, we get different videos and clips and what we done line for, let you just get the concept before we put, and we ask, would I go don't push them senators here? The answer, I'm sure some of you now don't guess the answer. Madabio now one of the smartest leader we don't get. When I talk about smart, not to for develop the content in terms of being cunning, in terms of understanding international, the American politics. The American politics, one of the criticism where a lot of people in the give them rely on lobbyists. And lobbyists, many research, if you say check for yourself, you don't know, say huge accusation don't go in that line they say. The lobbyists that are the form of corruption in the Western world, especially in America. If you get a powerful lobbyist, it can help you get your way. And this is exactly what can take place for the MCC. Madabio hire a very senior, top-notch lobbyist in America for me to get the MCC. But forget the MCC for me to sign on a one. For sustainer na two, as soon as the kind from the US ambassador, what he mean. For signer no mean say everything's fine, then they can't just give the money. Far from that. Lord just take you, Lord just refresh your memory, okay? And then we come back to the matter. What they can.
Filled with joy and optimism about Sierra Leone's future and its partnership with the United States of America. This momentous occasion, which is the signing of the MCC Compact, is a significant milestone that underscores our shared vision of promoting sustainable development for our people.
Right, that was a laudable moment for the history in the history of Sierra Leone. We get this agreement of more than 480 million we get for pump into the energy sector. Now, this supposed to transform the entire electricity national grid and for usher in on unprecedented level of economic growth, because we know electricity is the centerpiece, and the engine where they drive economic growth in any country. But this one not just come just like that. I want to listen some of the conditionalities, and he actually said, is it true that the opposition, this will get for say this on here, is it true that this allegation they say the opposition they play now they say don't go higher? This is not confirmed 100%. Somebody just intimates me, say, then they suspect the opposition for go, then say don't hire a lobbyist. Because these two senators there, they're senators, they're not the people that will just grab them, pick up issue just like that. You must get force with the drive them towards that. Who knows? But Rich ain't be done the vocal. Even after the June 20 go, this one of the senators can put for leg can say, in be just it be vocal, it be actually oppose the election. In fact, he even stand against even for this MCC. We take out all those genealogy for you for get the concept. But listen, the US ambassador, what he make up of this? What can?
The large investment that we are making has the transformative impact that we wanted to have on the economic growth and development of Sierra Leone. So, you can read in the compact specifically what those conditions for entry into force are, but they fall broadly into three areas, and I'll just go over them so that there are no surprises, full transparency as to what the conditions are. First are what I would call the technical conditions. The agreement has to be ratified by Sierra Leone's parliament. We have to receive notification that in fact it has been duly ratified and entered into force under Sierra Leonean law from the Sierra Leonean Attorney General. And we have to receive notification that all other legislation that is required for the compact to be legally valid in Sierra Leone has been adopted by your parliament. So that's what I will call the technical aspects. The second aspects are really energy specific. In negotiation with the Sierra Leonean government, the Millennium Challenge Corporation, and they have agreed on a number of steps that the government will take to reform the power sector prior to entry into force of the compact. If anyone's interested in what those are, we're happy to hand you Chapter 7, which lists all of them, but they are things like establishing a collection account that makes sure that independent power providers get paid. They are things like coming up with a roadmap for the reform of the sector. They are things like moving forward with the plans to bring in private sector management at EDSA. So again, nothing that hasn't been talked about before, but these are the conditions that really will, within the energy sector, ensure that the project can be transformative and can guarantee power to the Sierra Leonean people for generations to come. The third condition is one that exists in every one of our compacts, and that is that Sierra Leone has to continue to meet the eligibility requirements for MCC for the life of the compact. And those eligibility requirements, as you know, really focus in three areas. One, it's investing in people, which talks about how you're doing in terms of health, education, trade, policy, inflation, those sorts of issues. Secondly, the anti-corruption provision. We have to see that Sierra Leone is continuing to effectively combat corruption and make progress in that area. And then third, and the one that I have talked about, I think ad nauseum at this point, is the requirement for ruling justly, which in the case of Sierra Leone, most importantly, means that the country continues to move forward and adopt the recommendations that are contained in the final report of the Tripartite Commission on Electoral Reform and fully implements the Agreement for National Unity. So those are the conditions that have to move forward before the compact, quote unquote, enters into force. So where are we in the interim? Well, in the interim, we are allowed to begin work on all of the things that have to happen before you break ground on a major infrastructure project.
All right, so Fambul, this is supposed to be a good news for Sierra Leonean, but when we understand these conditionalities, it clear say we're not going to be able to meet them all, especially the last parts where we for implement all your recommendation, 84 recommendation, because the government they're dragging foot. In fact, there is one key thing where the prompt the U.S. ambassador for come and tell people and say, we know the compact, the 480 million, we're not able to use them for pay with debts, the car power ship, the debt way government accrued. Now that even prompting this way Mother Bill gets a short meeting with in staff them where it really blast the all. It's a disgrace. It was an embarrassing. We get a clip, we'll put on for you. But I'll just put you a little bit off from this one. Listen again. Some of the possibility for say, perhaps this money not get for Canada in the country. Why? Because we get greedy and wicked politicians there. Now we just make this thing clear for the record. If that money they come, and why a lot of people are optimistic for saying that money they come, it go up because not so money where governments they give write a check, then give Mother Bill, or then give the government say, nah, yeah. Of course, they must get started to get a little and nothing. But that money they will come a salon, and if it can a salon, it will significantly improve on the electricity. We know during EBK time, when electricity be stable, we see we see unprecedented level of accelerated jobs where salon people and they create for themselves. Whether they make a small kiosk and whether they make ice cream, whether they make let's say they rent some video cassettes there, whether they that was like it's you can't just there's no way you're able to manage a blackout for let you get the economic growth. Industrial evolution where it take place, I don't consider it's because of energy, electricity. Because of that, so but with people there, with politicians, and then so greedy that then go so wicked. If politically benefits them, no man, we lost this 480 million for help change the lives of Sierra Leoneans in terms of electricity, energy. Now two family, we get this now two forces they can play. The opposition from where on source where we get where we still depend try for verify. Then they work, then petition this secretly. Also, we know government, the ability and then willingness, the political will for fully implement the recommendation is far-fetched. The other day, we are AKK. The other day, we are the National Publicity Secretary. They say In fact, even the committee that way government sets for for implement recommendation, the APC not puts the inside it. Now this already now interview. I think AYV. We're not able to count that short clip, but I'm sure plenty people now don't watch it. And some of I think we don't count and say the other day now. Time not permit we give for putter. So the point is we get two forces that will affect the people of Sierra Leone. Two forces. While secretly we understand the opposition. Now then, go don't meet. Now then, they can work behind the scene for petition this. We also know because of government, Mother BON regime, they don't want transparency. They can block the recommendation. That I make we count for you the conditionality. This not what we say. Yeah, what's in the American ambassador say. These are all the conditionalities. And I want to listen back from what Igefo can say before however we put this letter, we put on the caption. Listen this one, what they can just now.
That allow for the United States government to suspend implementation and assistance if we believe that Sierra Leone has failed to sustain eligibility requirements. So that is a possibility, not one I think we're likely to get to, but as you're right, there are cases where it's had to be invoked. After the coup d'etat in Niger and in Burkina Faso, for example, we had to suspend their MCC compacts because we could not continue to find that they met the eligibility requirements. Now, I hope and I believe that we won't get there in Sierra Leone, but those provisions are always built into the compact agreements.
Ambassador, you're on record to have said that neither ECSL nor political parties have, of course, records of the results to the elections. But nonetheless, yesterday we saw what happened at the All People's Congress Party, wherein supporters are still averse to the process itself.
All right. Anyway, not about the election or one talk about law left that side. The point is you don't get them. The part will be antake, we don't get them. It tell you say, in as much as we don't put the first clip, we don't say that don't sign, then can revoke at any time, they can cancel at any time. So it's not like a one-off a guarantee because I don't sign, it don't blunt with no. In fact, now make them say yearly, you get for sustain. We count for you two separate clips where the US ambassador they detail some of the recommendations and some of the things and we must, they want to say a must-to-do list. A must-to-do list. And key among them are for implement the recommendations. The tripartite recommendation, key among them. Fighting corruption. We see when the corruption index come out, then we fall down. That's a sign for tell you say we are lagging behind. But again, I repeat, we get two evil forces. Well, if I want to put it so, the government they play wicked on the people of Sierra Leone, and technically the opposition back they try for all them at bay. Well, what are they suffer? And say when two elephants in fence, now that they suffer. We all know that and they will get the answer. Now let me share for you what we see today. Now where you go get this now different platform there, but again, just so you know, we don't get we website now. If you want to check we na www.Komon-Tok.co.uk, you will be able to read boku thing there. We not even come up with Naya. Now let me go through this one. All right. As soon as they see now the letter this anyway, like I say, you can visit we and you go get this letter there. We go read them for you. If you visit we now www.Komon-Tok.co.uk, you go get this letter. Now we take them and read them for we self now. Now bear we. All right, I think we already don't get an aya. Okay. All right. Okay, this letter they write on November 27. Now we see in the write on to Miss Alice Albright, the Chief Executive Officer, Millennium Challenge Corporation. Dear Miss Albright, we write to express concern over Sierra Leone's continued eligibility for a Millennium Challenge Corporation (MCC) contract following the nation deeply flawed election in June 2023. while there may be compelling diplomatic and development reason for moving forward with an MCC contract, we urge the board of directors to consider whether the benefits of proceeding at this point outweigh the repetition. Now, again, it go further for say, I think I get issue with this family when a patients too clear for winner. When they get the original document, sometimes you get the faded version of it. It can difficult for just get. All right, okay, let we continue. Let managers are able get. Anyway, we go just summarize and get these things clearly. We go put on there. Let we say between 2016 and 2021, 44 million MCC threshold program in Sierra Leone help improve the delivery of water and electricity services in the Greater Freetown area. It is also drive the reforms that enable the Sierra Leone to become eligible to develop a large scale development contract in December 2020. The board re-selected Sierra Leone again in 2021, 2022, and 2023, citing steady and improved performance across the scorecard used to measure country commitment to MCC Foundation. All right. What we go do, fam? Let's just summarize and use old form because it's staying very, very strenuous for me for able read and clearly now. Anyway, you can check on our website. Now, so waiting James Rich and Christopher Ekunste writes now for urge the MCC for reconsider some of these because of the human right violations and the bad governance we Madabian governments then they accuse them for. And I'm sure say this now something will not just happen just like that. A lot of people in the say something they cook behind the scene way in order for benefit Sierra Leonean people. We hope. I can always say this is for Sierra Leone. The MCC, in as much as people are very, very angry for what happened June 24 election, June 23, June 24, 2023 election. Let's look at the bigger picture. The bigger picture in Sierra Leone. But we doubt if government will adhere to some of this recommendation. So for now, we see some of them say they happen to now. Well, we don't know how this game get for end, but be rest assured we'll keep you posted on this. So this latest development we can with Tuna. All right, another thing where they scatter social media. This you don't probably see this, but perhaps say it. This is now recording. This recording today. Now Silver Blyden releaser. We air and a good news now. A lot of una want know una be asked who na this lady we then set up with air. It seems as if the picture that are available, people in the share this picture now online. They can't put for you the picture, and it's quite interesting. Anyway, Lord listen for us. Waiting this lady, waiting Silver Blyden puts with the alleged.
After Sudan from America, Nani call them in Guinea, they don't check, they don't see the Farad, okay, for police, then it link to some man, they go Mali. Savino Mali, they see the Kaiman, we Fatima be boutique na Mali for can worship for them. Then Kaiman, so that Mamidi, it link the man with the man in the. Okay. Like man and Mali, and they go in Guinea. So when they talk, they say na 60, and they say they produce something for them, for B. Okay. They say na $60,000. Now say listen, that money beaucoup. Now say no, well, say later I will talk to them back because na conference call make. Then later, hold on. Now this money, I start to talk. This money tell them call. They call this money. The first call this money tell them call now man. Nandi France na c'est mon américain. Et collant dans mes femmes. Oui, collant. Nine tell the man, he was saying I'm pickant. Very bad talk French. Nine tell the man, they see, they don't look. You understand? They don't look. They see the thing as show program. They see in fact, then they don't want nobody. They say nobody. Yeah. But I talk me. They will do the work for free. Who don't succeed. They'll get it also they get it.
Ah well.
I just want to say.
Well, I know say blessing the party. That me say.
It was 6 months now.
Talk.
So the man, I said, I say I will call you if I didn't get him. I said, no, me conference call. Look, I'm going to talk, yeah? Like, I'm going to America.
Okay.
Okay.
No, I say now, no more all till left so. For let una go work the time according to the time una don't put. But if una want postpone her back, he left to una back. So until after the rain season.
We're born in parish.
All right, so in this very audio, we just listen, audio visual, they mention how Fatima, they use Malian for juju, for let a man consolidate power. Now, we don't get the face of this lady this. According to the allegation, this na the lady this way they record. I think that this then use against her. Now, if you watch in the beginning of this clip, let me just begin her for you. Let me count this. You can see the picture, and we don't get more than 4 of them clips here. You go actually, if this face, it turn like say yes, the people and they are right for saying that the lady this we actually set up air and TL content. Now we just see if in face appear now, yeah. Silver blind and cover in face. Very smart woman. You see, watching face, watch his face, la begin and back, watch now the face now there. Okay, watch his face. You see similarity. If you watch his face and you watch la begin and back for you, yeah. You see? You see? So now the lady this according to which we understand and which we see, and if fever, then really fever with that particular person we did another a screenshot there, and you see some people then collect for put them picture then screen and a screensaver. So this now the lady this way according to sources we set up here about Senesi and TL Conte we government go take then Kalma too. Now us not to according to resource yesterday we don't tell now not to exchange of firing, then pull them, okay, then go close to the cemetery by the swamp, and the governments go far there, kill them without even giving the chance for defend themselves or due process, let the law go taking course. These people, a lot of people don't see now extrajudicial killings we the government don't embark on. Well, now all the impact the MCC. The MCC eligibility gets many requirements. One of them are for respect when they see the human rights and for engage in human rights violations. All right. Okay. Now another thing where you go look at very serious than this here. Now the massive blackout will prompt Mother Bill for even full statement. Let me just play for you this.
A lot of that at home and in the office, sometimes very embarrassing as the Minister of Energy. Very embarrassing. And there is always an excuse. It's either technical or some other reason. We have been saying this for the past 6 years, and we can no longer accept it. So we either resolve it or we dissolve ourselves. We are not fit for purpose after today. We are running record deficit, as we heard the permanent secretary say, and to fulfill these outstanding obligations, it takes quite a lot from our treasury. I'm deeply worried about the looming economic implications because the energy sector is one of the biggest threats to our treasury. We are barely 6 months to the end of car power contract. We need to see action that speaks to transition smoothly from emergency power to a stable and sustainable energy generation option. And I hope I'm going to be listening for the most part. I will be here and I want to see how genuine we are to the people of this country and how committed we are to our mandate as people who've been appointed. These are the issues we need to grapple with, honestly and frankly, by establishing a shared understanding of the problems, prioritizing actions, and monitoring the implementation of these actions. What are the sector priorities and challenges? First, command and control, and of course hierarchy, as we refer to it in the military. There has to be hierarchy. There has to be a reporting channel. I will deal with that in a more special way after this meeting, because I noticed that as we try to put the energy sector together, there has been some challenges with the command and control structure, and that is adding to our problems. We have established the coordination mechanism for which Honorable Dr. Yonkela is responsible. I said I cannot be there with you, and energy supply is so sensitive that we need daily actions, responses, and other things to do. Because of the hectic nature of my schedule, I had written to say he is directly involved, charged with the responsibility of manning the energy sector, which means the two deputy ministers, 1 and 2, should report to him for onward transmission to me. The permanent secretary knows accordingly what to do. I don't want any misunderstanding. We either accept that or we leave it as it is. But I cannot accept any other complaint again, because we have to be disciplined as a nation, simple discipline as a nation, to achieve. All nations that have achieved, that have developed, do accept command and control. And that is why it is good to do your homework when you choose your leadership. If you've chosen me, I know why I've chosen him to be there. So you should trust my judgment and not bring arguments that will send the sector in further disarray. As I promised, I'm going to do quite a lot about that because I know there are a few issues.
Okay, so Fambul, let me just see this, a lot of issues that go behind the scene. You know, Madabio appoints, you get deputy 1, deputy 2, now the minister of energy, and Yonkela, more or less, you go technically, now the minister, technically, we look at her. because you get deputy 1, deputy 2, they directly report to Juncker, like KKY, and KKY, they report to Madabio. So technically, neither the minister, but not just one announcer. But there is power struggle within this camp where supremacy will take place, where it really affects delivering of the service we people and they talk about. But forget about this. I want to take you to the heated debates where happen at Parliament. Let we go back now, Komon-Tok platform. Let we see what happened today, where Honorable Cargo they talk about, as they see 191 million, when a billion now, because of they don't change it now. This is not the new loan, where a mother bill spent on travel alone. This don't make sure, this don't, I mean, it just unbelievable way they watch them kind of money there. For let one great person they embark on fruitless endeavor, travel around the world. Can don't go Vietnam, I mean, the country they will not be safe. Vanuatu, Lesotho. Oh my God. Now, let me see what in Abdul Kabo puts. He said, this is coming from the budget advocate. What did the budget advocacy puts network? Then put 191.8 when these are billion on overseas travel alone in 2023, prompting heated debates during the ongoing 2025 budget discussions in Parliament. Now, car power, the contract they can earn. Government not get even money for pay them according to source what we get. People in the face huge blackout. In fact, we will also take you to this. Let you listen careful. Not just read for you. Let's see some of the challenges we'll get. Where we did the people in the call on Mother Bio for make it pay attention on the suffering of the masses. Instead, because perhaps people that don't talk this now, tomorrow I go see say it don't load na plane, it don't go. I doubt if you don't know the country anyway. Now, let me see what the Honorable Abdul Kabo puts. A member of parliament representing the main opposition party, the All People's Congress, brought the issue to light while addressing parliament on November 27. According to Honorable Kabo, this massive expenditure could have been redirected to critical areas such as the free healthcare program, ambulances, services, and much needed allocations to ministries, departments, and agencies, MDA. If just half of this amount is reduced, it can address pressing national priorities stated. They can put for you one clip. Let you see where people in the sleep. Now, hospital, these are the main side, the opposition, so the government, the ruling government, the stronghold. Be they not in hospital. Command and literally they don't go on anyway, they can't decide it. He said the MP further criticized the government for prioritizing expenditures on international trips while the nation struggled with domestic challenges. He highlighted that 38, these are the staggering figure this. Let's take me time. Let me read them for you slow so that you will get the concept. I'll take again. He highlighted that 38% of domestic revenue is consumed by interest payments on debts. Can you imagine? 38%. Further, the situation is unsustainable. If the government reduces borrowing, we can cut back on these creeping interest payments, which are frustrating national development. Of course, we all know how this works. If you go take money in a bank, you get for pay that money there, and you get for pay out interest. Now, the domestic revenue that they collect, 38% they go into borrowing locally. But look at the other fearful part now. Additionally, Honorable Cargo addressed the sharp rise in the country's debt servicing obligations, which now account for, oh my good God, 99% of total revenue. I don't know if you would get this one. Let me repeat this one. According to Honorable Cargo, the sharp rise in the country's debt servicing obligation, which now account for 99% of the total revenue. It criticized the government for neglecting pressing domestic projects and failing to achieve tangible outcome despite high spending. How can we claim progress when only 1% of revenue is left for development? A question. All right. So again, this one our opposition see. perhaps governments get the answer. 99% of the revenue they collect, they go into services. So now 1%. So if you not see development, feeds alone this stagnated. We know they see electricity, the flow around the country, water supply, roads, infrastructure, all done stall, medicine not in our hospital. It's because we get for service. Some of them that's an obligation where you go to us, you get for pay. And these people that we don't hear many times at IMF, any country where the IMF go, that country they in distress, like SOS, it in distress. So imagine 99% of the revenue would they put on job on debt servicing. Sometimes loss of words. How people then will get better quality of life, the basic amenities there. When all the way to the getter, I for pay loans and interest them, for pay debts and pay interest. The one person they spend more than 190 billion on overseas travel. All man know this, not to say they select the president of travel, but for go Great Bay in Namibia, why we for pay for that? Why for charge a private plane? For go give lecture on Harvard, why we for pay for that? How does that concern we? For Kana Oxford Naya, for Kana for Can Depa whatever engagement, why the people of Salon for pay for that? How does that concern us as people? These are the burning questions. And until Sierra Leoneans wake up and smell the coffee and say, nobody no can help we get for make sure say these people and feel the heat. And with the take and small, it go reach a time we say snag for the continue actually for make things even more difficult for them by making sure every little thing what we get, but then with the exposure now, we just wait small because certain times, certain information, why would they keep them? Because we don't want sort of out and color. But the way things in the move, so I think incumbent is obligatory on us for the release them. Well, don't worry, you get for the release certain things and when I go shock. Then they perhaps get for ignite tension, let people and continue for ask question. And regardless of whether matter be okay for kill people and they fire people for threats, bullets for bullets, if you come, this all not get for deter people. It will reach a point where water don't pass Gary. Where water don't pass Gary, there's nothing you could do. Absolutely. People and they will get powerful. The Saddam Hussein then, the Gaddafi then, where some of them they even let's say they get some powerful bad chemical weapons and where use, like for example, Saddam Hussein allegedly used some heavy chemical against young people. For let us not talk. Stalin who played that clip yesterday, he killed more than 1 million of people. For nobody not talk. High end. The people are not full. Not time. It go reach there. All right. Now let's take you. I think if fine for law we bring calm with the excuse where governments they put. When Amada Biodon say, when Amada Biodon talk say, if it get a short time, if not able to provide electricity for the people then will dissolve the entire committee or probably the ministry. These are the excuses where Yunkela puts. You know, them people that don't take them people and for granted. No, okay, look at this. I think okay, I'll option in this. All right, okay. Let's excuse now. Excuse.
So why are the Ladies Foundation 5 administrations? Still the problem continues unless this time we the citizens and the leadership look and say na structural issues, na systemic issue, not a quick fix. We can patch and quick. For example, Boku people don't come free tour in the last 3 weeks. Finance minister no, energy minister no. Then so we can bring other boats then quick for now. We say no, we don't want another boat. We want to fix the problem for generations. That is what we need to do. If not for full people, go bring them boats, then they're quick. Power, quick, we supply. But that happened before, and we're back here. And now, the problem is so serious because it's accumulated 30, 40 years that if we not take it now, every year we get that cyclical problem back. We want to fix it. We want to build an infrastructure for the country. And one administration, not the one.
tire with them talk here. People that don't tire with them talk here. People that don't tire with them play. The thing where they hurt me by these guys. Una just explain, give story, give excuses to people. Them put a ballot box for let people and go change you now. Una not agreement and change you now. People in the suffer in the country. Una vacate them seats and day. Una quit them offices and day. Una not fit for purpose. Una come on there. Una give other people a chance, new energy for me them change the lives of Sierra Leoneans. What's kind of excuses? Excuse upon excuse. Marabioka me give excuse. Yunkalaka give excuse. People are tired with not of these people are electing for. Not of these people are electing. We don't even want to be in a record. In fact, on record for say in the next 6 months, when they get this power, una go change. Everything will go into they fix the economy. But anyway, una listen. Yunkalaka excuse. The thing that hurts me because this are the reason make them counter, but now they find a way for excuse. We say Mother be gonna put slug on them this year. Instead of you go tell the people about the 50 factory we don't promise them when they begin, they go blame them back. See? Anyway, they come.
This is not about President Bio in regime. This is about this country's future. So some of them money what would they look for? Now for do the additional backbones. Southern Corridor, MCC. We could talk about that. We need for connect the South. Indian Exim Bank. We need for connect that one they safe. So wait you go get a complete loop. Waiting at this one. This is not CLSG. Where they come on from. Côte d'Ivoire, take up, you go Guinea. If you look at beautiful circle. But this not billiard. This not billiard. You get the other half connection here. This now Bo, this now Kenema, this they go corridor. They're not connected. For build that infrastructure, they take time, but it is doable in 3 years. Some of them money are what they fed for. When you don't do them, you need the substation there now inside. For take that power there to the cities, to the communities. Important. It takes time. You see where I'm headed. First message to you is it takes time, consistency, teamwork, and leadership. Number one. Yeah. So when I go see house on them money, then they go. The round table. We go to the round table with some projects. But the people they want to say, okay, una serious, una get plan, una get projects.
Again, let me just pause this. I'm sure say it will monitor you like just like it monitor everybody. It's talk. Just talk like talk. Just talk. See what's in happy na the strong goal. These are the things this all they talk about. It seems as if we're not there for fixed issues there. Absolutely. See what's in happen. What would they talk about?
As now they see now Ward 6 and whole government hospital. Congrats the way that they born newly. They begin them because of certain condition, complications that they come up. That they bring the picking them to neonates ward. And their conditions that they when they bring the picking and neonates. The Kumbra they not get side for the dome. As now they see and so now the Kumbra they spread all over yonder. They not get side for day. Now outside they sleep. Young Kumbra they just born. It's not done. It's not ideal. The condition not favorable at all. For allow them young Kumbra for they don't have grown. Say they take care of the picking them then go. Really we appreciate the doctors and the nurses. But this not so ideal something this for good government hospital. So please governments come to the aid of this hospital and then make sure try for do it we're supposed for do. So make sure see this situation calm down, this situation will stop. I understand say this structure now end the time for prepare. But when this will end, when they will complete this structure, for make sure say them Kumbra they are young Kumbra they get a comfortable place for the dog. Instead of the kind they don't have one like this spread all over the place, ideal. Please, governments, governments will need to come to the aid of this hospital, this Ward 6 in particular. It really terrible for sick Kumbra they don't have grown for the rest of the night, don't clean. Pathetic. So please, governments will come to the aid. Anybody will get this video, make a share so that we will see the condition within the hospital. This now
all right, okay. This now no other sayo now Bo, the stronghold of the ruling government. If then the kids, then you're strong also. What about the side that we then get problem with? If you can't fix the issue, resign. If you can't fix the issue, get out. Get out for God's sake. Allow the other people and come. That make them say democracy. Let change there be change of government when the people insist say we're not able to perform. But yeah, all people are on hostage. They talk about the election. Anyway, I'm sure say this not just a matter of time. People then will definitely get for pick up their senses there. I'm sure the fear go down. This all, not to say people are uncommon, the fear, but the fear go down from the people and then go ask the difficult question. Then go ask a question in different version, whatever version and choose. When I just get prepared, say one day accountability go reign and see you say some of when I go regret enough. A pass mark. The suffering of the country is pass mark. Excruciating pain. If they talk this now, I go say the one world tintanga. But look who say other people in the live. Ask them if not so. Compare and contrast. Anyway, the last one we go put. As we know, the political violence of the country don't become a thing where like a norm. Then there's we see Honorable Emmanuel Saidu Conte, former honorable. According to source what we get, two Max Mending then go in office. But before that, in security, be take excuse say they go Bambarian. And not be there, according to the source what we get. And also we understand say even insects cannot be there. So then people are kind of office. According to source, then they actually come for can killer. Then can bing but a fets over a forcefully try for pull the face. They you try for pull the cap or the person where on that struggle, let's just identify. I think the one run, the other one nine. I mean, chap. You be fearful. We not put an eye, but I'm sure say plenty people I don't see. Then chap and chap blood. It be fearful. So people that don't put on social media say it don't die. But today we see a video and we said confirm with sources say it not die. Not true. This is not the video evidence. This.
The man they are alive so in the life say right inside corner. Right inside corner, look the man we done. Well one. Look how man we done. Why them for say the man don't die? The rumor don't go all over. I'm right inside there. Look the man and woman we done. Look in family members. Look, all in here. Look at me. Everybody is here. Officer well secured. With officer. Look other people in the camp, other entourage in the camp. The man is well and alive, responding to treatment. Please stop this nonsense. Stop these false rumors around. Please.
All right. So we don't know actually. We never get the full story. We said that they behind the scene or they ask. Once we get the right story, we'll kind of explain to you what happened. But for now, na scanty information they get many allegations. But the good thing is, it not die. Let people just know that. Me confirm that I make not in rush out anything. What we say, and people and call me this man. We do our best. We come confirm with the family members and I talk and they are alive for now, and we pray that it will be recover. In a decent society, this not for happen. Security for everybody, not only because in a big form honorable, but for everybody. People never get that fearness, say, okay, because if you're not a politician or if you're not possibly vocal, they talk about the government or whatever you like for the threats. Anyway, we hope so authorities go institute impartial and speedy investigation, make all the culprits and bring them to book. All right, now as we promised in our international news, a very, very important for we know what that happened between Donald Trump, a new administration where they come. It look like things can get very, very tough, and then information will go for the counter regularly. But let me just share a quick one with which we get now. But the tariff, this tariff gave The tariff will cause a lot of that for many continents. But a lot of people in take and say maybe this is not just a bluff. This now some of the bluff uh, Donald Trump can engage in. All right. Okay. What's up with this? What's up with me? What's up with me? Okay, I can mind this now. All right. Okay. Okay. Now we just put a
Now, when we started this interview, I asked, who is retired Brigadier Julius Madabiu? And your response was, a peaceful civilian, senior citizen of Sierra Leone.
Donald Trump has a new target, the BRICS group of nations. It started off as a club of 4 developing nations, Brazil, Russia, India, and China. Over the years, 5 more countries joined. South Africa, Ethiopia, Iran, Egypt, and the UAE. So 9 members in total. The BRICS is often seen as an alternative to the G7, a sort of rival to the Western order, and Donald Trump doesn't like that. He's targeting a cornerstone of the BRICS agenda, de-dollarization. The idea is to reduce trade in US dollars and instead use local currencies. That is de-dollarization. Local currencies like the Indian rupee or the Russian ruble or the Chinese yuan. Donald Trump doesn't like that one bit. Listen to what he said on social media, and I'm quoting, "We require a commitment from these countries that they will neither create a new BRICS currency nor back any other currency to replace the mighty US dollar, or they will face 100% tariffs and should expect to say goodbye to selling into the wonderful US economy. They can find another sucker." A typical Trump threat. Adjectives plus high stakes plus Twitter post. But what's his plan here? Well, tariffs seem to be Trump's new favorite weapon, whether it's against Canada or against Mexico or against China, or now against the BRICS nations. Donald Trump says, promise to not abandon the US dollar. If not, he will impose a 100% tariff on BRICS goods. Suppose an Indian car is being imported into the US. The price of the car is $12,000. American importers will have to pay 100% of that as import duty. That means another $12,000. So the cost of that vehicle in America just doubled. That's how tariffs work. Now, how realistic is this threat by Donald Trump? Most of the BRICS nations have not reacted yet, but Russia has. They say such threats will accelerate the dollar's decline.
If the United States use force, as they say, economic influence of some kind, to make other countries use the dollar, it will probably further strengthen the tendencies to use national currencies. Dollar is beginning to lose its attractiveness as a reserve currency for a number of countries.
Trump's allies say it's all about leverage. He's not serious about the tariffs. He's using it.
All right, so at least we don't get some of the developing stories that really took place around the world. Donald Trump, the typical social media sensational president, we get your own way, I do your own things off from the book. But anyway, we go see how that's the work, because you did talk about BRICS. This more or less you get more than 30% of the world population, and just give them threats just like that, you work. Because at the end of the day, even young people, if you give 100% a tariff, it also affects young people internally. So I don't know how that get for work. But anyway, we go keep on posted as time they progress on that. So Fambulan, we don't tap we on side now. We will come open the line for few calls, and then we can take on our text messages, and we see a lot of them now. All right, if you just join me for the first time, you're more than welcome. And today we'll look at some of the conditionalities, and we get the MCC as 2 CUS senators be right to MCC one Madabiu, warn them about Madabiu in bad governance record. we'll continue for bring on updates on these issues. What they can just know.
For the future we have paved the way. Oh, now we the young for better tomorrow. No more tears, no more sorrow. We go shining like the truth must show. Come on, talk together, we go grow. Feel the rhythm, feel the beat. Come on, talk where the minds commit. Come on, talk, this now we voice. R&B soup, we dey make the choice. From politics to health, we dey stand firm. Migration and vibes, we dey come from. Come on, talk, now the place to be. We dey young and clear for you and me. Come on, talk, oh yeah, we dey. For the future, we dey pave the way. Oh, talk, oh yeah. We dey talk and we'll make we yeah. From Freetown to the world, we go spread the news. Come on, talk, now the platform we choose.
Komon-Tok family.
All right, yeah, my brother, you get the platform. Go ahead.
First of all, like all those secret things who the power party they try for keep to we the Sierra Leone people just for let them do their own thing, then you keep business for let we suffer. Do you as you say, this thing let them go they reveal them out, let people let they know, let we they know. Then also it's good for let this they happen at the strong pool, then get them up with you, then boom, then bang battle, then side the day. Because them people are now then they bidi mia or something of the short. Then they not care about the struggle. They care about brother that this na my brother. So if then they suffer more than we, more than at the different side of the country, then that's maybe their brain go wake up. They go realize say for follow me brother, now not showing at the table, but the benefit behind for follow me brother. So we dey pray to God more. Let them suffer more for this thing. What would they suffer for inside the country? Let them go suffer 3 times because maybe things will come good. Look that guy who sit on America. I call himself CSO Moses Mambu or whatever it is. And they talk them big God's talk there. And a democracy they enjoy so in America. And our people they fight for that democracy day. If they benefit the will of the people, then they should not. But that one, they God go arrest that.
Thank you very much, my brother. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. We had another voice. Yes, call outside. The call from.
Hey, I'm gonna call up from the US.
Okay, you get the platform.
I don't think concerning that capacity and
no, I don't know if they use earpiece. We seem not to get.
What you have you? I don't want to talk loud, but let not get me voice.
Okay, no problem. Go ahead. Go ahead.
Yes, that NSC capacity and CM concept. I would tell you, I mean, the last point we talked about, they broke it the most. They had the phone, they broke it the most, so they go inside it. 2 picking and they want a primary picking. What they do them picking it? That question I want to ask. Do you I want let people know about it? I know the Waterloo community people they will know about them. But the problem right now.
Wait, me brother, I know say you don't want to talk loud. Let me just get this one.
You want to call me directly about give information.
Okay, yeah, this information sensitive. Yeah, send me hi. I go call you. We'll talk privately. Don't we?
Yes. Now this number I want to say hi to.
Yeah, this number. Yes, this number.
Yes, I will show you this time where I talk to them and the time where when I'm a best friend. So tell them broke they don't want to go say everything. 2 picking and they side. What they know them picking and one.
Where say two picking and the inside? What do you mean 2 picking there? Nah.
They picking and they help them. That they help them. When them go inside, they come tell me say, oh, they don't card, they say they don't surround me. But 2 picking and they side. Where they call it picking them.
But now girl picking on a girl picking there on a boy picking there.
A boy picking them too. Primary picking them. Now for evidence, they make I don't think they don't whip them out. But I go give me number, I go text me number and everything.
Okay.
For real, to anything I depend on this one, I send me back the text message. Time when we talk to to the call, I will say everything at the screenshot for you.
All right, no problem. Send me the text message. Just send me hi, and I will pick up from there. We go get a conversation. Yeah. All right. So, Fambule, well, perhaps we'll get some news tomorrow about this. Like I say, they can follow up, and more information they can come out. This somebody say I last talked to Abba Senesi and Tel Conte. He's saying that the last person we talked to them. All right, and let me take tech system. Salia Jalo, they say, Komon-Tok platform. What I perceive about this rogue regime, it is like reality and propaganda have clashed to an extent nowhere to hide because the truth is unveiling itself. And Brahma 8, they say US senators are not good for Salon. And this one they come from David Barnard. They say much effort had been done in the healthcare system, but you know now the attitude of Sierra Leone. We destroy every facilities and hide behind politics. There are no more civil servants in Sierra Leone. And oh, Mary J, welcome. It's been a while. I hope so. Okay. Mary J, they say he couldn't even allow the kids and I to go with him because of the country's security. Okay, I don't know what I did. All right. This one they come up from Brown, R Brown, where they say Salon not sweet again. What I spent last year for 3 weeks, I don't spend that in the UK in 3 months. Things are expensive. Their electricity also ruined my phone whilst charging. Mary J, they say the country is really sick. My husband just came back last Friday from Freetown after his had funeral. Just 2 weeks he spent there. He couldn't wait to come back. He said people are suffering. See, what we can talk sometimes, not to say we want to people and they really, really suffer in the country. Excruciating pain. Julius Madabio is very cunning, knowing that the MCC money is not available as he appointed himself as energy minister with the hope that the MCC money is coming. Now, no way and he escape. And this one they come up from Salu Jallo is the healthcare challenges. Is the healthcare challenges have been a persistent issue under Madabio's administration with repeated failures to deliver adequate services to the people of Sierra Leone. Despite numerous promises, the government has prioritized making grand speeches over tangible improvement, misleading loyal supporters and propagandists. This ongoing neglect highlights a significant shortcoming in addressing the nation's critical healthcare needs. We need solution, not fancy speeches. Thank you very much. Thank you. This is it. People are just tired with this fancy imagery and boku talk. As Antoredi said, this generation of criminal SLPP, Musa, they say, president of Burkina Faso do not explain too much. It does things for his people. President Madabio, after 7 years, is still explaining with no development. Jonathan Cabo, they say security and security need to be investigated. I'm happy when you bring account Jonathan, because the way me gets this story in security, well, again, this we need for investigate more. Lucille need for investigate more. They tell goodbye, like then say they go Pamberian, and in secretary left. Now just because when 2 people and they come out, now the incident take place. Well, we're not saying them guilty. It's not about that. But when it comes to a comprehensive investigation in certain sector, you know, one left hand and you go ask why. Perhaps it's just coincidence. It just happened no more. You know. All right. Papis, they say the only way Salon go better, SLP and APPC for move out of the way, thinking that APC can make things better. It's a joke. Wake up, Salon. And Jay, they say the honorable just speaking smoke the fire be DBN Bianca. Jay, I don't know. Okay, I think not the same person. So all right, now we look for another one. This one say, Alun, they say this same Kumbra will vote again for them. They have started campaigning. Well, this is not the problem we get. All right, let me just add, like, they just take few calls. We spend more 5 minutes and then we'll wrap up the program. Today the program was short. We apologize for that. Yes, call outside the call from.
Hello, how did you, boss? My name is Lusan, I call from Maryland.
Yeah, Lusan from Maryland. You get the platform. Go ahead, please.
Yes, I want to contribute more about this electricity business,
okay.
This MCC.
Okay.
The MCC, what you understand is the Senate and the Congress will approve Lalundi. And the Parliament of Zalombi will also approve for opening the MC, the Millennium Challenge, as the office in Sierra Leone. I think it could take 5 years. The only thing will reverse that program there right now. If Madam you try for extending 5 years mandatory gets the second term, or could take place that the country will go reverse the democracy. Now the only thing we will make the electricity project now right now Salon.
Okay.
Like we happen at Burkina Faso because they said we don't win, but that could take place and don't reverse them. Are the only two reasons I want to know.
Okay.
So what you see. What the America they ask for when they will get now the disaggregated data, we not so it's a lot of be get. I make the say the election will be transparent because disaggregated data they come from the statistics office. And this last statistics, this last census that we make, people will be interrupt them and not be right. People not be partake, APC members not be partake. Now I make the data not accurate. So after they don't find out the past election, they say the data they're not accurate. They make the videos decided and move on and got big Samuel Kamara and it accounted all will be we good because I very intelligent people that they go by that meeting, that tripartite. They realize that they make they all come to one, they don't decide for make peace kind of the country. They don't decide for make like a new constitution because the constitution with power we matter build they enjoy so. In 1999 constitution, and let's go enjoy, 90 Jankaba enjoy. Any future presidents they come for election and they all go enjoy. So now they pray to God, let we make them change this constitution. Let we go in the right direction. The sacrifice of Dr. Samuel Kamara don't make so. Now pray to God make it right. So we'll get fresh elections. So possible say APC go win the next election.
All right, thank you very much,
Thank you
very
very
much. Thank you very much.
No problem.
Yeah. All right. All right, so Fambule, we just spent 2 more minutes. We apologize. Josephina Arthur Bangura said they were singing in direction in 2018. Jonathan Kabo, I don't know if I don't take this one. Okay. AL Bank is even if they are exposed, they don't give a damn. The entire Salon elective leadership are all involved in the rampant corruption and mismanagement. And Lamin Denke, they say debt service and extravagant wage bill are accounted of 99% from our revenue generation and only 1% for development. A sad nation. Because, you know, truly, when I see that statistics, I was shocked. I say, really? And this nothing where, you know, they got government, they even talk about that. Painful.
Mr. Komon-Tok.
Yes, Pakol from the home of the Cowboys.
Yes, Pakol did from the home of the Cowboys. You know, I'm still in a job. I just say I do up this quick.
Okay.
You know, the last caller, I mean, I'm not like for respond to people. But the last caller make mention, say, Dr. Samura make sacrifice. I don't know sacrifice they talk about. Because Dr. Samura still stands for electoral justice. And democracy must win as alone. Corner must pull results. And we look forward to this implementation of the tripartite recommendations. So I don't know sacrifices where they talk about. So God bless well. Democracy must win, and God bless and protect Dr. Samura. Thank you, sir.
All right, thank you very much. We had another voice. Yes, call outside the call from.
Yeah, Mr. Komon-Tok, they call from somewhere from the Antarctica.
Okay, you got
that
it.
last caller we call.
Mm-hmm.
If he'll say he will try for convince people. Now, man, we call na VOA, it call na weird. For feel say mother be for sit up. Sierra Leoneans who now wake up. Mother be not able for change anything in that country. Ele una put a day for donkey years. Me, I don't tell mother be in famu. I say na thief, na rogue, na crook, na criminal. Nothing you know go change in a saloon. Period. Sierra Leoneans who now wake up. Now una grab, una rise against this dictator. That's all I get for say.
All right. Now we had another voice. Yes, call outside the call from. Yes, call outside the call from.
Yeah. Hello?
Yeah, outside the call from.
Yeah, but like the other person there on the call.
No, we hear you now. You look like you did live. Now for Dolly set.
In the background, I did hear the other person there on call.
Now for Dolly sets, I think now you said too.
Yeah, the other person. Yeah, I call from the US.
Okay.
Hello?
You did live. You did live.
Call from the US.
You did live.
Yeah, but the other person there on the call. The Komon-Tok.
I'm so sorry. Probably sometimes they get to now. Nobody not there on the call now. Nobody on this call. Switch your phone or switch you handset, or maybe if not TV you get 9 probably they disturb you.
Okay, when I pull up my earpiece, but I don't earpiece.
All right, maybe you call back.
Okay, all right.
All right, call back. Now we had another voice. Yes. Okay, we don't miss this one. All right. Yeah, call outside the call from.
Yeah, this is Mana. I call from the United States.
All right, you get the platform. Go ahead.
Yeah, and Mina, a little bit confused with with Dr. Samura in submission and in request way they make. As we really follow the political trend, Dr. Samura don't participate in a process when at the tripartite we don't come up with 80 recommendations as a way of electoral reviews and national unity.
84.
So, hello?
84.
Yeah, 80 plus. Okay, 84, right. Yeah, they don't come with standing. And they never work on them. And when you look at how the implementation, when they do this document here, the chief minister take in time and all the departments and the areas that were involved for this tripartite issue for implement the tripartite recommendation, the chief minister go and left them documents there and sign something like an MOU, not like an MOU, go to the security sector, get the documents on the decks, go to the law enforcement, the law department, that are judiciary, left their own, and go to peace commission, get all the stakeholders there, they left them. So the implementation, they on track. How on earth, Dr. Samuel can't tell me back again about electoral justice? Something is not right. After America don't spend $1.5 million on getting this saloon on track again, where them if you say we go off the cliff, off the hill. And all of a sudden, Dr. Samuel will reverse me back again. And that's make when they see other people away, will get salon, one blinker salon back on track, the type of talk say. Let we continue and look forward to it.
All right. Thank you very much. 2 minutes. 2 minutes, 14 seconds. Thank you very much. Yeah. All right. So Fambule, well, we tapped the program here tonight in terms of call. We apologize. We know so we can take past that. But sometimes other things and behind the scene. Anyway. We go come back hopefully tomorrow. We're supposed to forget Dr. Bobby tomorrow, but unfortunately, in a way, will come because of one or two private issues and way they handle. But hopefully, he will join me next week. And we also will come up with an interview. We go announced on by the end of the week. Very, very important interview. And I'm sure people will be excited about that. All right. Well, me and Mr. Komon-Tok, and it's been a pleasure for talk with VSEF all the time, And I just believe Sierra Leone will change one day. It's just a matter of time. The most important thing, as long as we not give up, we'll continue for sustaining conversation. Yeah, we must get a breakthrough. A better law we talker, pull on our chest, find solution rather than we just left and so. So it's really, really painful waiting to go on at the country, but there is a way. There is a way. There is a hope. We will never give up on hope. Hope not the lasting way forever. Give up on hope, even to the test of time. When things go so difficult, hard, that's what they call hope. Never give up on hope. Never. Sierra Leone will rise again. Things will get better. Or people will get freedom again. At least that young man, that young lady, go able to get, Lillian Natin, we go drag and respect good day, and we go so safe as brothers and sisters, and we are one country, one people. We believe in that, and are so for proceed with as always. But we learn from Saudi Sudan country there. People are not care about them. Nobody care about tribe, and they know upon that. No idleness nande, because we all are one. You cut me flesh, blood they commode, I cut you flesh, and blood they commode. Me face Limbana the rights day, Mendene the rights day, Sosone the rights day, Anyway, Lord think clean, white and blue. So I don't deserve better. And they are the way they are power them for take the country serious. Until then, me and Mr. Komon-Tok.
We the talk and right, we the talk and play from Sierra Leone to everywhere. Oh yeah. Komon-Tok, come make me hear. From the streets of Freetown to the world beyond, we dey yarn about the things we dey hold strong. Political talks, we no go shy. Migration stories should no go die. Entertainment, we go dance to the beat. Health and well-being, make we rise from we seat. It's not a platform, we go speak the truth for the young and the old. Now we voice we do. Komon-Tok, you go hear me loud. We no go hide, you go make me proud. From Salon to the world, we dey stand tall. Come here we are. Oh yeah, we message for. Choice from politics to health, we stand firm. Migration of us, we come from. Komon-Tok, place to be, we the young care for you and me. Komon-Tok, oh yeah, we did. For the future, we pave the way. We talk about the health, we need them for survive. Make the system better so we people could thrive. Entertainment, they speak the music, the flow. But we still go on the things we need to know. Political leaders, they gonna hear the cry. We could talk, come here, no we know go lie. Not Komon-Tok, we just stand for the truth. Make we rise for the sake of the youth. Ooh, Komon-Tok, you gon' hear me loud. We no go hide, you gon' make me proud. From Salon to the world, we dey stand tall. Come here, we are. Oh yeah, we message for. Komon-Tok, it's how we voice. Army to we make the choice. From politics to health, we stand firm. Migration of us, we come from. Komon-Tok, place to be, we the young. For you and me, Komon-Tok, oh yeah, we did. show. Come on, talk together, we go grow. Feel the rhythm, feel the beat. Come on, talk, where the minds go meet. Come on, talk, this now we voice. Army look, we they make the choice. From politics to health, we stand firm. Migration of vibes, we they confirm. Come on, talk, the place to be. We the young, I'm clear for you and me. Come on, talk, oh yeah, we did. For the future, we they pave the way. Come on, talk, ooh, yeah. We they talk on real, make me, yeah. From Freetown to the world, we spread the news. Come on, talk, by the platform. We the talk and right, we the talk and clear. From Sierra Leone to everywhere, oh yeah. Come on, talk, come make me hear. From the streets of Freetown to the world beyond, we the yarn about the things we the hold strong. Political talks, we know be shy. Migration stories should know be die. Entertainment, we go dance to the beat. Health and well-being, make we rise from we sit. It's now we platform, we go speak the truth for the young and the old. Now we voice we do. Ooh, come on, talk, you gon' hear me loud. We no go hide, you gon' make me proud. From Salon to the world, we dey stand tall. Come here, we are. Oh yeah, we message for. From politics to health, we stand firm. Migration of vibes, we dey confirm. Come on, talk, the place to be. We dey yarn, I'm clear for you and me. Come on, talk, oh yeah, we did. For the future, we pave the way. We talk about the health, we need them for survive. Make the system better so we people could thrive. Entertainment, they speak the music, the flow. But we still go yarn the things we need to know. Political leaders, make when I hear the cry. We could talk, come here, no we know go lie. Now come on, talk, we dey stand for the truth. Make we rise for the sake of the youth. Ooh, come on, talk, you gon' hear me loud. We no go hide, you gon' make me proud. From Salon to the world, we dey stand tall. Come here, we are. Oh yeah, we message for. Come on, talk, this how we voice. Army to make the choice. From politics to health, we stand firm. Migration of vibes, we dey confirm. Come on, talk, the place to be. We dey yarn, I'm clear for you and me. Come on, talk, oh yeah, we did. For the future, we pave the way. Oh, now we dey yarn for better tomorrow. No more tears, no more sorrow. We go shine the light, the truth must show. Come on, talk together, we go grow. Feel the rhythm, feel the beat. Come on, talk, where the minds go meet. Come on, talk, this now we voice. Armies look, we they make the choice. From politics to health, we stand firm. Migration of vibes, we they confirm. Come on, talk, the place to be. We the yarn, I'm clear for you and me. Come on, talk, oh yeah, we did. For the future, we pave the way. Come on, talk, ooh yeah. We talk on real, make me yeah. From Freetown to the world, we spread the news. Come on, talk, by the platform we choose. Talk. We the talk and right, we the talk and clear. From Sierra Leone to everywhere, oh yeah. Come on, talk, come make me hear. From the streets of Freetown to the world beyond. We dey yarn about the things we dey hold strong. Political talks, we no go shy. Migration stories should no go die. Entertainment, we go dance to the beat. Health and well-being, make we rise from we sit. It's now we platform, we go speak the truth for the young and the old. Now we voice we do. Ooh, come on talk, you go hear we loud. We no go hide, you go make me proud. From salon to the world, we dey stand tall. Come here we are. Oh yeah, we message for. Choice from politics to health, we stand firm. Migration of us, we come from. Come on, talk, place to be. We the young, I'm clear for you and me. Come on, talk, oh yeah, we did. For the future, we pave the way. We talk about the health, we need that for survive. Make the system better so we people could thrive. Entertainment, they speak the music, the flow. But we still go on the things we need to know. Political leaders, make when I hear the cry. We could talk, come here, no, we know go lie. Now come on, talk, we dey stand for the truth. Make we rise for the sake of the youth. Ooh, come on talk, you gon' hear we loud. We no go hide, we gon' make we proud. From salon to the world, we dey stand tall. Come here we are. Oh yeah, we message for. Come on talk, it's how we voice. Army to make the choice. From politics to health, we stand firm. Migration of vibes, we come from. Come on talk, a place to be. We the young, I'm clear for you and me. Come on talk, oh yeah, we did. For the future, we pave the way. Oh, now we the young for better tomorrow. No more tears, no more sorrow. We go shine the light, the truth must show. Come on talk, together we go grow. Feel the rhythm, feel the beat. Come on talk, where the minds go meet. Come on talk, it's now we voice. Armies look, we dey make the choice. From politics to health, we stand firm. Migration of vibes, we dey come from. Come on talk, a place to be. We dey young, I'm clear for you and me. Come on talk, oh yeah, we did. For the future, we dey pave the way. Come on talk, ooh yeah. We dey talk and real, make me yeah. From Freetown to the world, we will spread the news. Come on talk, on the platform we choose. From the streets of Freetown to the world beyond, we dey yarn about the things we dey hold strong. Political talks, we no go shy. Migration stories should no go die. Entertainment, we go dance to the beat. Health and well-being, make we rise from we sit. This now we platform, we go speak the truth. For the young and the old, now we voice with the roots. Oh, come on talk, you go hear we loud. We no go hide, we go make we proud. From salon to the world, we dey stand tall. Come here we are, now we message for all. Come on talk, this now we voice. R&B soup, we dey make the choice. From politics to health, we dey stand firm. Migration and vibes, we dey come from. Come on talk, now the place to be. We dey young, I'm clear for you and me. Come on talk, oh yeah, we dey. For the future, we dey pave the way. We talk about the health, we need that for survive. Make the system better so we people go thrive. Entertainment, this with the music, they flow. But we still go young, the things we need to know. Political leaders, make when I hear the cry. We go talk, I'm here, no, we no go lie. Now come on talk, we dey stand for the truth. Make we rise for the sake of the youth. Oh, come on talk, you go hear we loud. We don't go hide, we go make the proud. From salon to the world, we dey stand tall. Come here, we young, now we message for all. Come on talk, this now we voice. R&B soup, we dey make the choice. From politics to health, we dey stand firm. Migration and vibes, we dey come from. Come on talk, now the place to be. We dey young, I'm clear for you and me. Come on talk, oh yeah, we dey. For the future, we dey pave the way. Oh, now we dey young, for better tomorrow. No more tears, no more sorrow. We go shining like the truth must show. Come on talk together, we go grow. Feel the rhythm, feel the beat. Come on talk where the minds go meet. Come on talk, this now we voice. R&B soup, we dey make the choice. From politics to health, we dey stand firm. Migration and vibes, we dey come from. Come on talk, now the place to be. We dey young, I'm clear for you and me. Come on talk, oh yeah, we dey. For the future, we dey pave the way. Oh, more talk, oh yeah. We dey talk and real, make we yeah. From Freetown to the world, we go spread the news. Come on talk, now the platform we choose. From the streets of Africa down to the world beyond, we dey yarn about the things we dey hold strong. Political talks we no go shine, migration stories should no go die. Entertainment we go dance to the beat, health and well-being make we rise from we seat. This now we platform, we go speak the truth. For the young and the old, now we voice be the roots. Komon-Tok, you go hear we loud. We no go hide, we go make we proud. From Salon to the world, we dey stand tall. Come here we are, now we message for all. Komon-Tok, this now we voice. R&B soup, we dey make the choice. From politics to health, we dey stand firm. Migration and vibes, we dey confirm. Komon-Tok, now the place to be. We dey yarn and clear for you and me. Komon-Tok, go yeah, we dey. For the future, we dey pave the way. We talk about the health, we need that for survive. Make the system better so we people go thrive. Entertainment this week, the music they flow, but we still go yarn the things we need to know. Political leaders make una hear the cry. We go talk and hear, no we no go lie. Now Komon-Tok, we dey stand for the truth. Make we rise for the sake of the youth. Oh, Komon-Tok, you go hear we loud. We no go hide, we go make you proud. From Salon to the world, we dey stand tall. Come here we are, now we message for all. Komon-Tok, this now we voice. R&B soup, we dey make the choice. From politics to health, we dey stand firm. Migration and vibes, we dey confirm. Komon-Tok, now the place to be. We dey yarn and clear for you and me. Komon-Tok, oh yeah, we dey. For the future, we dey pave the way. Oh, now we dey yarn for better tomorrow. No more tears, no more sorrow. We go shining like the truth must show. Komon-Tok together, we go grow. Feel the rhythm, feel the beat. Komon-Tok, where the minds go meet. Komon-Tok, this now we voice. R&B soup, we dey make the choice. From politics to health, we dey stand firm. Migration and vibes, we dey confirm.